And we are live.
Welcome, everybody, to the TPK. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
TPK.
That was Wednesday 2 weeks ago. You're wrong session. Wrong campaign.
That wasn't
Host
a TPK.
TPK.
I mean, it could have
mean,
been. It could have been.
Anyway,
I could have easily killed the one way out.
That is neither here nor there at this point.
Tell me about the soda, Mel.
oh, no, I want watermelon Jolly Ranchers. But 2 weeks ago, because we didn't play last week, because moving. 2 weeks ago, the party was amidst arrest, and shit hit the fan, and then more shit hit the fan when the elven assassin that's been stalking them, I guess.
Tailing us for at least since I'm on.
Yeah. For a while, just
How many emissaries ago? 1, 2?
it's been at least the one.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, anyway, was finally able to catch back up to you guys after you managed to get away from him in the southern slums, that's the word, slums of Iman. And yeah, he rained some shit down on you guys in the form of many explosions. And
Like a bitch.
yeah, he was definitely a challenge, but you guys defeated him. It caused a mass explosion in the forest, leveling a
Eggs caused a mass explosion in the forest.
egg.
To be fair. Yeah.
Eggs did cause a mass explosion in the forest, but to be fair, that was all flavor. It was going to explode no matter what. Yeah, leveling a lot of trees and burning most of the grass and wildlife to bits, leaving just his weapon, which was a magic longbow, behind. And then you guys got your rest in, and that was it. Oh, and you leveled up, of course.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh god, I'm getting attacked. Okay. So...
Attacked.
Move button. There we go. No, don't put your face back in front of the screen. I need to see that. Thank you.
No, for a second I thought he was
Good
still
old-
in 7 days.
Same.
I'm like, wait a minute here. That's bullshit.
Dogs were moving around at my feet, and cat got in the way, and everything just started going downhill.
Animals.
Don't lay on the keyboard, dude. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway.
we will pick back up after the completion of your rest. Which is now.
How's everybody feeling? Oh, let's make breakfast. And I'll start gathering supplies.
It's a silent and tense morning.
Cal's just tired
Trying to make
of
breakfast
a
in this
lot of shit.
quietness.
Alright, so you go about your intensely quiet, uneventful morning,
Yeah.
preparing for the journey into Whitestone. Finally.
Yes,
Did we-
finally.
Right.
Did we want to talk about how we're going to approach this?
I think that's a good idea.
So it's good to have a plan. Even if at dawn we have to plan.
It's already done.
Were we planning on talking to the architect's daughter's friend first, if we can find her? Don't remember her name. Sheila? No. It doesn't sound right.
Leaf, you still have that letter from Gilmore, right?
Yes.
That should at least get us in the door.
Right, because this Percival is the leader of this town.
You're cut out, Mike.
This
He,
Percival person is the leader of this town.
ideally, he is what you would consider in your tribe to be the leader. You know, the guy in charge. Or at least one of the guys in charge. Because I do believe they run off a council system now.
Alright. Well, that's one way to approach it then. Try to get a meeting with this Percival person. See if there's any way they could help us.
I suppose it's always worth a shot.
What is our backup plan in case they can't help us, though?
I feel like if we can just gather all of our allies, it'll be so much easier to fight this architect. We know so many people. I'm sure somebody will help us.
Well, I think first we gotta figure out who the architect is, you know. Is amongst the people. Can't just attack any random noble who happens to be shady.
This one
There's
does
a
not
lot of
think
those.
They're
This
all
one's not-
shady.
This one does not think the architect will change forms.
So, my question to you, Kavkum, then is if you see him, would you recognize him?
Yes.
Do you want me to prepare any messages to anybody? Maybe Afario or maybe Winston?
This one seems to
Zachariah.
remember that the Winston one was.
Winston's gone.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
My brain hurts right now. I got hit hard.
I mean, other than Afariel, is there really anyone else we can alert to help?
This one does not think so. This one supposes William. Sharp Lord. This one does. In any case, this one thinks that even if we call for help, it may go on in. One imagines that in the space between Cal's leaving this place and our return, Nero will be stronger. This one does not think that it would do well for us to simply attempt to attack who may be a significant member of Whitestone without reason. I don't know if you just said something, Nestor, but if you did, we didn't. At least I didn't hear it.
Oh, saying if you attack a noble in a city without proper, cause or reasoning, you're most likely gonna get, arrested.
Or worse, expelled.
Some
If
cases.
there's ever a chance for someone to go to the box of shame, that would have been it.
Yeah, but we can't put Josh in the
I know.
box.
Or in some cases, even executed.
Oh no, the hardcore version of expelled.
Yeah, expelled from living. And this one wouldn't be surprised if the prisons are run by either one of the two. At least in some regard.
Honestly, I don't want to know what old Whitestone execution looks like.
They probably just beat your head in with a rock.
They could.
A very fast moving rock.
Oh god, it's firing squad.
Yeah.
One supposes that makes sense. If what this one has heard is true, this is where such things as what Cal has come from, for the most part.
Yep.
I'd imagine that any guard that's outfitted by Nero will have much the same.
Yeah, probably.
This one would not be surprised. Most of the guards are under his control. If not all of them. Or at least under his outfit.
I'm just wondering if he's got that. If he's got Percy under his control.
Kaufman just shrugs.
I mean, it's a possibility we'd have to realize. I mean, if we go and try and talk to him, and then he's like, "No, Nero's a great guy," then we're in deeper shit because he's more than likely being controlled by Nero somehow. Then doing things in town might get a little difficult.
I mean, I don't know his reputation, but seems like he might be a useful person to know.
Oh, he definitely would be, but I'm wondering how far Nero's reaches, so to speak.
Extends. And the architects as
Should
well.
we maybe ask around before we go see him?
It's a bit of reconnaissance throughout the city.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
No, I agree. But what would we be asking about? The extent of Nero's reach?
A little bit of rumor mongering, see what people know.
Also, depending on if Nero is popular or still in the shadows, most people didn't really know his name. Now, if everybody knows his name now, then it's very possible that he's moved himself up in the ranks thanks to the architect, but...
This one would not be surprised.
Do you think
Same.
he knows? Do you think every single person that is with him would know who we are? Probably not, right? That'd be a lot of information to get out to a fair amount of people.
This one does not think so, but if we are to go out, this one should not.
So be careful because information can travel fast sometimes.
I'm just
Yes,
saying,
especially.
do we try and pretend we're trying to get... Well, I mean, we are, I guess, in a sense, trying to get close to Nero. Kind of.
We get on his good side and then stab him in the kidney.
Well, I mean, isn't he the one more than likely behind sending the assassins after me?
This one would have to assume so.
So, given the fact that one of the assassins, or was it the same assassin that attacked us the last time? The same one that attacked me and Abby?
Amon? Yes.
Okay. So, since that assassin that attacked me and Abby back in Amon got away, it's very possible he could have told Nero who I was traveling with, and then they know who to look for.
I wasn't with you.
Very true.
I wasn't with you when you were in Amon.
This one supposes that of any of us, Omri would be the most likely to be able to go onto the radar for Nero.
I mean, it's
I was
possible.
thinking.
I don't know what that's supposed to say about her.
No.
I mean, if Omri
you're
wants
saying-
go.
What you're saying is we should split the party.
I mean, if
So-
Omri
Totally
wants an
split the
inside
party.
job,
What
go.
I
sounds like
was
split
thinking.
the one little person
Okay,
off
well-
from the party.
She
After
like
speaking.
pops up as she's flipping through her books. I know this spell that might help me and Cal be like non they nobody can detect us for about 8 hours.
I mean, detection isn't really the issue if they just see you.
Just have the hat of disguise.
That's why we have disguise.
This one supposes by detection you mean divination.
Yes, divination magic.
How long do your disguises last?
Well, Cal's lasts about whenever, and I don't know, how long does yours last?
It's a hat.
Hell's
isn't it?
lasts an hour.
It's a hat, I believe it's an hour.
Yeah, it's the hat. Yeah, I
And
think.
then how long does yours last, Abby?
And I can put on my my armor of gleaming, which causes me to change my the way I look. But I still can't really wear it. It's really heavy for me. I mean,
Shit, I need 8 hours still.
Right now, I'm looking through my spells to see what I can use for the day, and I do have Disguise Self, but it's a concentration, and non-detection is not a concentration.
Yeah, but non-detection only protects from divination magic. It doesn't make you invisible.
True, but also I can actually cast invisibility on me and Cal as well.
If you want to.
But that only lasts a minute.
Invisibility should last an hour. Unless you mean greater invisibility.
And greater invisibility.
Yeah, greater invisibility lasts a minute.
Does regular invisibility last an hour?
Yeah.
Regular invisibility lasts an hour. It's just whenever you attack or cast a spell, it breaks. Greater invisibility lasts a minute, but it doesn't if you cast a spell or attack.
Well, I mean, I can still cast invisibility on both me and Cal to make ourselves invisible, and I can also use non-detection so they can't detect us anyway.
You certainly can if that's what you want to do.
That's way we don't have to split the party. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So whenever we get into town, I'm going to cast just regular invisibility on both of us, and then non-detection on both of us. Alright, no, that'll break the spell. Non-detection first, and then invisibility.
I'm so sorry. I missed
Okay.
that last half. I can be any animal for 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
There's my disguise. That's all I can add to this really.
Well,
I think my invisibility, if I cast it at a higher level, I can add more people to it.
Mm-hmm.
I can always fake. Obviously, you're still you. Don't worry, I'm not assuming anything. But I can always fake Solania as my animal companion while she's transformed into something.
I mean, it's not the worst idea.
Right. This one supposes that would work, yes. At least long enough for us to find a place to hole up in.
Alright, I'm gonna be sitting here setting up my spells.
Cal loads the opaque crystal into his gun. Just so the DM knows.
Fair.
Alright, so what do we want to do here? Like, we didn't exactly decide anything. We just sort of spitballed a lot of...
Yeah, we've made a lot of statements, but we haven't actually done anything solidly yet. So I suppose of the two, Nero would be the easier to go towards, I suppose. The architect is going to want to hide himself away for the most part, unless he has something he wants to do.
So, what exactly is this? So, we're going for Nero. What is our exact purpose going after Nero? This is as much
Points
for
at
Ombre
Cal.
as it is for me.
Because
Because I don't really remember this part.
Yeah, Cogman just points at Cal.
We
Nero.
believe Nero's being controlled by the architect, or is posing as Nero. The architect.
Or the architect is parsing. Okay, gotcha. So either... Okay.
Well,
In some way, they're related.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Nero is kind of gunning for Cal because that's who Cal.
Yeah,
stole
that part
from.
I remember. I just didn't know the
Yeah.
connection. I didn't know the I couldn't remember the architect connection part.
We're
So yeah,
kind of. There's no proof of it. We're just kind of.
assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption to make.
So by kind of just cutting the architect off, it'll be kind of easier to deal with him.
So it supposes no matter what head of the snake we cut off, we'll weaken the other.
Well, Okay, so do you want to split up? Do we want to stay together? Do we want to try and maintain my distance from you, assuming that they don't know? Since I've been back with you guys, other than things we haven't seen, so that things we don't know of, exclude that. Anything that has attacked us, we've killed, right? We haven't left any loose ends. As I'm saying, that we know of. Things that face to face us,
I'm
nothing
trying
like
to
got
think.
away.
I don't think so.
Yeah, as
Be a
far
question
as
for Josh.
well,
Well, I mean, this is just going off of our knowledge, not God.
yeah. In character, I don't believe so.
I mean,
This
the
one-
closest thing we have to a loose end is the lantern thing in Amon, but even that's...
I wasn't there, so we're fine for that. Anything
Yeah.
that happened in Amon is fine. I was not around.
A, Omri wasn't there, and B, that didn't really follow us.
Yeah, like I said, like that's the only thing, and even then, like, it's not here, so it doesn't really matter as much.
Mhm.
It's... yeah.
This one wants
So
to spend a couple of days
Okay.
trying to figure out the exact situation in Whitestone before we do anything.
Agreed.
Understandable.
We need to gather intel.
I also need to get armor.
I also need 8 free hours, but you know, who's
However, this one does not want to be the one gathering the intel. This one is too noticeable.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be gathering intel. That's
I will
Yeah.
I'll take Solania and
risky.
we can
We
do
will,
that.
we'll figure something out.
We'll fake it till we make it.
That's usually our game plan.
I'm really good at gathering intel.
Oh, you are the most noticeable one of all of us.
What do you
But
mean?
he's also the newest to the
Okay,
group.
you are a very sneaky, but like
Yeah.
you can't ask people questions if you're.
You guys
listening to
haven't
people,
said
that's
anything
fine,
to
but you
me
cannot
for the
talk
last
to me.
10 minutes. There's no way that anybody else is gonna find me.
I mean,
This is
he's
fair.
got a point,
Only
Yeah,
if
got
you
me
want
there.
food,
and
eggs.
he's also extremely innocent in this. So.
He's very small and charismatic and...
This one supposes.
To
This
be
one's.
fair, the only thing he's done is explode a dude who's probably gonna explode anyways. Out of all of us, he's probably done the least amount of damage. Let's be honest.
Oh no,
well, I
that's
wouldn't
totally
go
fine.
that far.
Yeah,
So
I'm
far.
definitely not going that far.
I've killed
I
a
did
lot.
absolutely no damage.
This one supposes that having eggs follow, just in case something goes awry, might not be the worst of ideas. However, it would be the two of
I
you
mean-
going, so it would be your decision to make.
Wouldn't they recognize eggs? Because
If they
he's
see
from the
him.
mansion.
Eggs, did
Or
anyone?
the-
Did you
the-
talk
the
to anyone
town.
in the mansion?
Just the kids.
That's very creepy, but okay.
Did you talk to any of the people
were
that
my
came in
friends.
and out of it?
No, nobody went in and out of the house. At least not when I was there, but I was only there for like 5 days.
Oh, so he's fine.
Yeah, he hasn't been a recent fixture enough to.
Alright, as
mean
long
anything.
as Eggs isn't walking up to people asking them questions about their eyeballs, I think we'll be okay.
It's a good intimidation tactic.
This one does not think we want to gain a notoriety for intimidation.
Let's maybe avoid that.
Yes.
And coming from me, that says a lot.
Yes.
Okay. I won't ask people about their eyes.
If you can be sneaky and listen to people and what they hear, that's peak.
What am I supposed to peek at?
Never mind.
Okay.
Just looking to Garrus, Abigail, and Leaf. Just not sure what they want to do.
Well,
I am all for eggs scouting out. He is the newest of the group, and therefore will be less likely to draw as much attention as the rest of us.
What kind of town is Whitestone, anyway, Cal? Like, what's it like on a good day and what's it like on a bad day? Or I guess what's it like in the good parts and what's it like in the bad parts?
I mean, it's not as bustling as Amon, but it's...
I wasn't... compare it to, Western.
Yeah, Western.
Because that's where I spent the most time.
That makes sense, yeah.
Well, then, Josh, how would that compare to Western?
How would Cal, given his experience with Western, compare it to Whitestone?
You're so mean.
That is a fair question.
It is fair.
To help Joe out a little bit here, Western was kind of like a trade hub city, where Whitestone is like a independent city-state on the edge of the continent. So
They are very independent and do their own thing.
yeah, very different.
Or you know what? Better yet, here, I'll give you an even easier one, since I can probably safely assume what, upper to lower, what's Nero and Nero's, shindig like?
That's something Josh would definitely have to answer. Because I don't know.
I mean, this
so
is...
God, what would Cal know about Nero?
That's up to him. It's his backstory. I didn't write any of it.
All right, hit me. Go do it, Joe. What's it like?
Yeah, I'm not good at being put on the spot, so...
He didn't think this far ahead, you guys.
I never think this far ahead.
Are we talking like the mob? Or are we talking like the triad?
How many other specific names for crime families can Tori come up with?
That don't exist in this world.
Yeah.
They're just run
Hell's
halfling.
Angels?
Oh man.
Except on horses?
I'm just picturing Nero running like halfling hatchetmen now.
Oh god.
That would be terrifying.
We have an in-world underground...
Nope. Nope.
All right, if you don't want to compare it to that's on you.
The only thing that you would remember, given that it's been a few years, is that Nero operates in secretism. So he's very elusive, and he's very quiet about everything that he does.
So yeah, it's a lot like an underground crime group. They do a lot of the stuff in secret. As for how big it is, it's been 6 years. I don't know how much it's probably grown since then.
How, in this were you? I don't know if we ever talked about it. Maybe you talked about it when I wasn't around. But...
Well, I was definitely not his, right-hand man. I've met him in passing. That's really about it. I worked for him, but I worked for other people that worked for him, mostly. I was just kind of delivery guy.
Ah, Bagman.
Yeah, at the time, Cal, so 6 years ago, when you were working for Nero, he handled a large majority of everything that went on above, and he had 2 lieutenants that handled basically everything. So you would have reported to one of the guys that was way below even a lieutenant. So...
Okay.
So Cal's inside knowledge is not of the entire organization, it's of his small pact.
his very limited duties.
All right,
that
what were your
happened to
limited
involve him.
duties? I just need to be able to lie better if I'm lying with semi-truth. Joe, did you die?
No, I just pasted something in Discord.
Oh, hello.
Yes, reading
So,
the best
yes.
content.
I mean, would you like me to read it out loud?
Sure.
This is D&D.
Okay.
Verbal.
It is a bit more of a
It's kind of
oral
sucks for
medium.
Okay. I delivered items between guys and stuff in town and collecting payments for debts that was owed to Nero. And after about 12 years, I was asked of doing that, I was asked to deliver a box. And I took a caravan out of town, and the caravan was attacked, and I barely made it out alive. But during the attack, the box was damaged, and I opened the box and saw it was a really cool weapon, and I kind of wanted it. So I faked my death to take the weapon and run off with it.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Yep, I remember now.
Spot on. Mina,
Exactly.
Spot on. Oh god.
I mean, I've told you guys this before.
Does this weapon have sentimental value to Nero?
Not as far as I know.
Oh,
I mean,
then
it
shouldn't be that big of a
might,
deal.
though. I mean, I didn't know it was in the box, so there was no
It's
note
just
or
hunted
anything.
down because of the blueprints that were in the box.
Yeah, it was a weapon in the blueprints and some ammo for it. And I wasn't using that same weapon for a long time. I never actually, I fired it once or twice, that's about it. But I learned how to build it reading over those blueprints, and I wound up building my own. And now I've got this one that Afariel gave me. So as for that original weapon and blueprints, I don't have those anymore. I have my own blueprints and my own weapon, but that's it.
Okay. Strange. It doesn't seem like the type of thing that someone would send a very powerful assassin.
Unless the assassin had something already in their possession.
Or maybe Nero knows that I was the one that stole it and knows that I'm still alive and just wants to
Send a
remove
message.
me. Yeah, send a message to anybody that steals from him is to be dead. I mean, to me, it sounds fair. From what I know of Nero, yeah, it sounds pretty fair.
At least from what Cal says, this one thinks that it may be possible that since he has evaded Nero for so long, Nero has a bit of a grudge.
And for a while, Nero, as far as I know, didn't know that I had faked my death. I mean, I asked Afariel if he knew, and he said Nero didn't know that I was alive, so. For anybody that remembers back when we had any questions to ask in Afariel, that's when I asked. Does he know I'm alive? He said no. So at the time, he didn't know.
That might have been before the architect really.
This
got
was
him, right?
well before the architects really came into play. This was like the first meeting with Afariel, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yet, somehow, he figured you were alive. Send the assassin to try to kill you.
Yep. I'd
I'm
like
just
to
saying.
know how he found out I'm alive, but oh well.
I'm just saying, it sounds like a bit of an overreaction.
But also, I was just realizing the assassin did see through your disguise because you were Daryl when we were attacked.
Now then, maybe I should change my disguise again before we go in.
Can you become like a woman?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I could.
Maybe
I
go
don't
with
know.
that.
like Steve, maybe? Like,
Because if they might just look for any short male, so.
Well, I can't really change my height too much, so.
Yeah, you can. Disguise self, you can change your height.
I can? I thought I couldn't.
By
You
up
can
to a
make
foot.
yourself like a foot taller.
Oh, yeah,
or
so
shorter.
I can't make myself look like Omri. I'd be a very, very short.
Well, no,
Omri.
but I mean, you'll just slightly different, you know.
Why don't you
height.
make yourself look like eggs?
a foot shorter.
How about two old couples that look like eggs? Because they know.
We're just gonna be traveling with a ton of little goblins.
Exactly.
Just a little horde of goblins.
I mean, that might draw more attention than we need.
I
in
was
all
gonna
honesty.
say
A small family of domesticated goblins?
that like to eat eyes.
Two old couples that are just halfling man or gnome.
Two old couples?
You should maybe
Two old
try and do
people.
something different.
Yeah.
They've
two old
seen
people.
both. Just you should be completely different from each other. Like, don't even talk to each other about what you want to be, and just become something. Because you guys are together often enough, so if they see two small things together, I think they'll clue in. If you guys look even similar.
But if there's three small things.
Are you counting eggs?
Yes.
I think eggs draws enough attention on his own.
Right. But a different type of attention.
And you're also under the thoughts that he doesn't know who I'm traveling with, because there is a possibility he does. Because just because when he attacked me and sent the information that I was still alive or who I was with, doesn't mean he hasn't been following us and communicating for the last week following us.
Oh no, I know.
I mean, it's very possible he knows every single person I'm with at this point, so.
Some of us stand out more than others.
Yes, but I mean, if
Well,
he's
my
aware-
knowledge, my idea is that he probably hasn't been able. He couldn't have told everyone in his cohort. Is the thing. They're not gonna drop this information down to the lowly lows of his organization. Be like, look out for all of these people. Like, no, he'll probably keep it close to his chest, or at least close to like an inner circle.
Maybe. We don't know. He's had plenty of time. For all we know, as soon as we get into Whitestone, there could be wanted posters of all of us all around.
It's a good thing I have a change of clothes and a disguise.
And that we haven't gone there. We haven't seen anything, so we don't know just how safe or how in danger we are. So I say before we go in, definitely scout it out a little bit.
All right, eggs, you're up.
You gotta do.
I get to do something.
Yes.
Yes, you get to scout out.
What am I
Do the
scouting?
thing.
You need to look and see. Big important one. If you see pictures of any of us anywhere, that's a big red flag. Keep an eye out for those.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to send him alone.
He's the best one to send alone. He's so
Yes.
fast and so sneaky. If any of us go, we're just gonna slow him down.
And if they kill him,
I think eggs will kill them first.
Yeah.
but if they kill him and he never doesn't come back, say we wait outside for a
Eggs.
week and he doesn't return,
We're not gonna wait
yeah.
a week.
It's a figure of speech, Omri. I'm just saying, I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be the one that sent him in and gets killed, then I would feel responsible for that.
Then turn into a goblin and go with him.
That's a little too risky.
Well,
who do you want to go with you?
or do you want to go by yourself? Think of it. If you go by yourself, all of the eyes are yours.
Oh God!
But I'm not
don't
allowed
tell
to
them
ask
that.
anybody for their eyes.
Oh no, you're not allowed to ask us for their eyes, but if you kill anyone who tries to attack you, you can have their eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I should probably go by myself then.
I do have a little thing that may help him just in case.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Take
tell
off-
him before you do it so he knows what's coming.
Alright, he's taking off the rosary. This has a little bit of magic with it, to where if you do something you're not very good at, you have a little bit of an edge.
What is it?
It's just a little rosary with a little bit of magic that allows you to be a little bit better at shit you're not good at.
But what if I'm good at everything?
Well, then you can be even better at the thing that you're the least best at.
And never mind. I need to be able to see you in order for that part to work. Never mind. But yeah, will work.
Okay. You tried. You did your best.
Alright, Eggs.
Mhm.
Come back in... What time is it?
It's dawn.
Ah, yes, that's right. We've just woken up.
Yeah, I mean, how far out of Whitestone? How far from Whitestone are we? First of all.
About 8
We
hours.
weren't that-
Okay, so we need to get close to
We need
Whitestone
to get about
first.
6 hours closer.
I thought
6 or
we were
7
like
hours
right
closer.
on the outskirts
Yeah.
of the city.
Nope.
That's what I remember from last week.
Yeah.
No.
Or, well, not last week, but the week before.
We were going to get there the next day.
Yeah.
I
It was
thought
just
we
never-
Yeah, I
ended
remember
with
that one.
seeing the city.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm with Mike here.
I mean,
don't
I mean,
remember that.
sure, we could do that because it's.
I
nothing
guess
was
I
going
guess
to happen.
fundamentally it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we
So
we
okay,
could
that's fair.
say that. Yeah.
It's just an illusion.
All right. So I'll just go in, all careful like, and then I'll just come back after I have to ask questions. I'll ask questions and look
Yes.
around for the faces.
Uh-huh. Anything else? Anyone?
And only kill people in self-defense.
Okay,
What's that?
here's this.
It's they have to attack you with the intent to kill first, before you can kill them.
What if
How
they
did
have the
you do
intent
that
to
in the
kill, but
city?
they don't attack me because I'm faster?
Don't
If they
kill.
try to attack you.
If they try
Just
to attack.
run.
Okay.
I'm not saying
Run away
wait-
first, attack second.
Yeah, I'm not saying wait for them to hit you. I'm saying wait for them to attack.
Okay. I think I got it.
Let them
Attack
swing
first. If they attack first, always claim self-defense.
How do I claim it?
Okay,
Just
let's
yell
not
out
get
self-defense.
Okay.
Alright, ask questions, look for pictures, stay alive, be back
Within-
around dusk if you can.
Within 30 seconds of him leaving the group, all we're going to hear is self-defense!
Just look over. It's just some peasant on the road.
Yeah.
Just sorry, I needed eyes.
I'm just gonna go up to Eggs and just give him a slight hug. I was like, "You got this, Eggs.
What we got?
You the mission. Go for it."
Why did you?
They just hugged you for no reason. Don't read too
I'm
much.
a hugger.
Cogum just shrugs.
I think he's more concerned. Anyways. Also, if you find out anything about Nero, that's an important one.
Who's
How
that?
far are we?
That
out
doesn't
of
matter. He's
Whitestone?
somebody
did
that
he,
we're
like-
looking for, but don't like tell people you're looking
Is he in
for.
danger? I can find him.
Well, yeah.
If
He's
you can
going to
find
be in
him-
danger.
Then that is good. But don't engage him.
What's that?
Don't
Oh
talk
my
to him.
god.
Okay.
Small words, guys. Small words.
Less than 2 syllables.
No, just common words. I guess is the better.
I understand.
Do you?
All right,
This one?
Eggs.
I think so.
Dusk. When the sun comes down, you come back.
What if it takes me longer?
Then try to come back before dusk tomorrow at the latest.
Okay.
Between dawn tomorrow.
No, dusk. It could take him, maybe 2 days.
No, I think I can do that.
All right.
12 hours later.
He just goes running toward the city.
Okay, did he take the talisman with him?
Self-defense!
No, you never gave it to him because you said it didn't work, so he didn't take it.
There was a second thing that wasn't going to work if I didn't see him.
There's a second thing that wasn't gonna work, or a second thing that was gonna work?
The
Give me a
first
second.
thing worked, the second thing didn't, so he was still gonna give it to him.
Oh, okay, then yeah, he'll take it then, and he'll... Yeah.
And he gone.
The good thing is that does not require attunement, because otherwise we'd all be screwed.
Yep.
Yeah, he just goes barreling toward the city. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
Having a bad feeling about this?
I guess take some time to like disguise in case I need to go in.
Figure out what animal I'm gonna be to hang out with Omri.
An owl.
Probably.
Well, I'm spending 8 hours
To
and
call
I forgot
Finn
to do
back.
this week because I was actually really busy. No, actually, I'm not bringing Pim back.
Oh, okay. Nice.
We're bringing out we're bringing out Moon.
God. God damn it.
Every each one of them has to have a great second name, so this one will be Moon. I haven't thought of its actual name yet, but.
God.
And I'm finishing up his sheet right now, Josh.
Okay.
I have a player in my Tuesday game who has 3 bags of tricks, and he named every single animal in those bags of tricks.
Oh god, that's like
Lord.
30 names.
Yeah.
That's impressive, honestly.
And he didn't write them down or anything. He just remembered. I was like, God damn it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's saying something considering
I don't know if it's Johnny, but god damn it, Johnny.
It's not Johnny.
I'm still gonna blame Johnny.
It's the one person that's not in our GTA group.
Still gonna blame Johnny.
Alright.
That's saying something considering I don't have any connection to my bag of tricks.
Anywho's.
So we're just gonna stay out in the open, or
Hide in the trees.
We can hide in the bubble, but
I mean, are there any trees left in this area?
Yeah, we've moved on from that area since.
Yeah, that was like
At the
last
end.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
Early.
Dawn. We've just woken up.
Uh-huh.
But
What
it's
time of
probably
day?
it's probably an hour after dawn because of all the talking we did and then sending eggs on his way.
Fair, but it's still very early in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So while you guys just hang out.
On lookout.
Yep. If you'd like, you can roll perception checks.
Hi, Cal.
I spend my 8 hours doing other shit, so no.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll be prepping some disguises.
I'm busy.
Or a disguise for myself, at least.
I've gone. I should open course sheet. Not smart.
Would it be weird if I took took the druid fighting style just for guidance?
I mean, I have guidance, just ask.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Sorry, my Wi-Fi went wonky there for a second, so I was worried that.
So did mine.
Well then.
Alright, so Abigail, what are you doing?
because Cal mentioned something interesting. I'm going to sit in my little circle, and for 1 minute, I'm casting something fun.
Okay, 1 minute
Alright.
passes.
I walk into a portal.
Okay.
And she's gone.
Should I pick
Oh
it,
god, she
sir?
left us.
And I poke my head out of the portal, and I was like, come on, guys. And I go right back inside.
This one demands an explanation before walking into a portal.
Can't hear you. I'm in a different place.
Kavum doesn't care.
I like Kavgum's approach of like, I want to know before I step into a questionable portal.
Cal walks in.
Cal's in the foyer.
There's
There's
Cal peeks
it's
his
a
head back out.
garden.
Guys, it's safe. Come on.
Alright.
As soon as you walk in, there's waterfalls on either side. There's
Oh god.
birds
It's
flying
like a really
everywhere.
gaudy
Clouds in
mansion.
the sky.
Oh, okay. Was about to be like a
And-
shit mansion. That'd be funny.
You see like a bunch of like ghostly figures walking around with trays in their hand.
There's statues of cows and suggestive poses everywhere.
Oh, Jesus
No.
Christ.
Please no.
Yes, please no. That would bother me.
I thought Joe was gonna be like, yes.
No, I am not like that.
Oh, I know.
Cal's not that much of a narcissist.
Cal
It's
is
not-
not a narcissist at all.
But yes, it is magnificent inside. I had a description written somewhere. I just can't find it. It's our new home for yeah. All you needed was two shiny silver spoons, and guess what? We have that. It's only like 5 gold each. It's pretty fun.
Or he just wanders off and finds somewhere to sit for 8 hours.
Oh god. D100s.
That's a terrifying amount of D100s, and I don't like it.
What's going on?
No!
Holy shit.
What am I hearing?
I don't understand why
the
so many.
Frags.
Yeah, it's more than likely frags.
I
Yeah.
care less about the number of D100s and more about that 98 in there.
That 98 and that one.
And the
That
one.
one is terrifying.
Yeah, because we don't know what's bad, high or low, but we got one on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both equally terrible.
And a bit of everything in between.
And we got the perfect 50.
Yep.
Honestly, we have more low rolls than we do high rolls, so I'm really hoping the good shit's at the low end. Like, other than the 50 and the 98, everything is below 50. So, big
Yeah.
oof.
All right.
So yeah.
Leaf is going to stay near the door and keep a lookout for eggs when he returns.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be
Yeah, somebody will always need to be at the door, checking in and out.
in that case.
Kafka
Leaf,
is
you
also
want
at the door because everything else is just garish and he doesn't like it. He's just like, mm-mm.
He's just like, this is. He's like, this. I am uncomfortable with the amount of wealth in this area.
Leaf, I do have a special room for you. I don't know how your homeland looks like, but it's a room full of trees and magnificent birds, and it'll probably feel like home for you.
Alright. I'll take a look at it later.
Sounds good.
Do you make rooms for anyone else?
And cough gum if you want. I there's a lab for you. You have to go upstairs to the right. There's a lab. You can, check it out.
Okay.
And I don't know how the moon seeds work, but I mean, there's a room for you that has moonlight.
Not sure if artificial moonlight's gonna cut it here.
I don't know. I never
It's like
tried it.
halogen moonlights.
To be fair, I was told just not sunlight. So
Fair.
One way to find out. Not like she could really plant anything there for more than 24 hours, though.
Curious about because it's just a different plane. It's going to be here. You just have to open the portal to it, right?
The spell should say if things stay in there or not.
Yeah, you can't take stuff out, but I don't know if stuff can stay in.
I'm checking.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you could just click on it and it'll show up in the thing.
things out, but you can put things in it.
But what's the rule on like living things?
Any creatures?
Creatures inside the extra-dimensional space are expelled into open spaces to the nearest entrance.
Is that creatures or all living things like plants?
Creatures.
Any creatures.
Okay.
The serpents don't count because they come with the thing.
Well, I know that.
We are aware that she has plants. We don't know if they quantify as creatures or not. We wouldn't know. So.
Fair point, honestly.
I would say that's DM's call then.
Well, yeah, but
Sorry, what am I ruling on? I am figuring out what eggs found.
plants.
yeah, space plants, creatures or no?
Technically, yes.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
speak with plants exists.
Fair.
Okay.
Assuming
No,
it
it's-
even has that.
Yeah. So probably best not to plant. Anyways.
I'm trying to type, and Umbrasil keeps laying on my hand as I'm trying to type.
You know what you should do? You should get him a pair of
Fake-
hands-shaped pillow to sit on.
Just a pair of fake
Fake.
hands on a false keyboard.
Yeah.
Give him my box on the desk.
Yeah, Tip doesn't like boxes.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
whoa. That's a
yeah,
weird cat.
yeah. Just a pair of hands on a keyboard.
Yeah, he's probably got like some PTSD.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Hey man, that cat's seen some shit.
Obviously.
I mean, technically, yes, Nestor, you could make a disguise out of that. It just comes down to whether or not it's effective.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. Okay, so I'll just roll with disguise kit, I'm assuming.
Yep,
And you'll roll if it's good enough.
yep.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I mean, it could be a lot worse.
Most certainly could be.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's. I'll just put that in my notes as one disguise for Whitestone in case I need to not be seen.
Okay.
What will happen?
That was fucking weird.
What?
Just suddenly my YouTube it started going in the background. I was like, what would happen if you started planking for 1 minute every day?
That's why I was like, what would happen?
Oh, I didn't
I need
hear
to
it.
know now.
I didn't hear it.
I just didn't hear what it said.
You would get really stiff.
I mean, I
know
guess
what
you.
it said.
We're very sore.
I mean,
Mm.
you could probably plank for like 1 minute longer. Depends on when you started and when you stopped.
Right.
What would happen? You would ask yourself every day, why am I doing this?
Yeah, because planking sucks.
Wait, you mean you're not supposed to be saying that every day that when you wake up?
Planking equals like the longest minute of your life every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, I didn't realize time was so long until you're planking, and then you're just like, why is this minute feel like a day?
Yeah, your core burns.
It's the worst.
It
Oh,
sucks.
It's because time is an illusion. Obvious.
Time is fake until you have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, which when you're exercising, that's all you're dealing with is time.
And that's why I don't do it.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm so worried about what Eggs has found. Or not found. Or done.
You're just referring to the picture.
Or who?
Yeah,
Eggs,
or who.
Eggs comes back
Worrisome.
and he's just got another jar the size of him full of eyes. They all tried to get me.
So, I've analyzed the data.
Josh, your microphone? Is
What?
that just me, or is Josh's mic like getting really quiet?
I think it's just you.
That's just you.
I think
Really?
Yeah.
that might be you.
Yeah.
I heard Josh fine.
Yep.
It sounds like he like occasionally is like on the other side of the room. 1 second.
Oh shit.
Secret is Josh actually is doing that just about. That man looks like he's about to fall out of that there tree.
Does.
Looks like in GTA when you skydive and you're going down and you misgauge your distance.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I really hope.
Alright. So, in analyzing the information from Eggs's expedition, we'll call it.
Oh no.
Mm,
Don't like that.
Eggs petition.
Get
fuck off.
out.
Everybody takes 1d2 psychic damage
That's it?
for every single joke.
Oh.
It's gonna add up quick.
Wait. Is that recurrent though?
Anyways, Eggs
Yes.
Expedition.
Everybody
That's
dies.
Yeah. Is that retroactive?
Well, 1 second. I gotta finish this last little tidbit of information.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, Eggs comes running back after 12 hours.
Is he being chased?
No.
Okay.
He's just running as he do.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, he's just running.
Alright.
And he just looks around for a little bit.
Oh right, yeah, we're
I lean outside the invisible door and wave to him to come over there.
Abby,
Oh.
you did give him access to the mansion, right?
Of course.
Good.
Okay.
Is that-
He comes inside, huffing and puffing.
Do you want a drink?
Drink what?
Like servants, like
Something?
giving him a bunch of water,
Yeah, okay.
ice
All right.
cold and everything.
All right. So I found some stuff out. Okay.
All
So I went into the city, and people looked at me weird, but it was fine because I didn't ask any questions about people's eyes.
Very good.
good thing I specified that part.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't see any pictures of you guys anywhere, or me. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But I didn't find any pictures. And then I was walking around, and some weird dude came out of this building, and then I went into that building, and it was empty, except for the guy that was in there. But there was this weird, like, black powdery stuff all over the place. I don't know what it was, but it, like, I tried to breathe and it didn't really work. And then I found this, and he holds up a very old-looking firearm.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Cal, he's taking after you!
This was in there too. I don't think it works though, because he pulls the trigger a little bit and the gun like falls apart. I think it's old.
Looks like it. And as for that black powder, is it something like this? And he pours a little bit of his gunpowder into his hand and shows it to Eggs.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, yeah, that stuff's very explosive, so be careful.
Well, I'm not there anymore, so but I'll be careful next.
Yeah, if you ever see it again, just be careful.
Okay.
Can you guys wait 2 seconds? I think my headset wire has officially kicked the bucket, because no matter what way I move it, I can't hear really well. So just give me a sec to change this so I can actually hear what's going on. Hang on.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
oof.
Experiencing technical difficulties.
Please wait.
Ah, yes.
Please enjoy the musical stylings of one Mike Doyle.
I mean, I can go over to the technical difficulties page on the stream. I have one made now,
Nice.
Considering how often it happens.
and it plays elevator music.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You want me to? I can.
I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take her.
Yeah, hopefully Tori shouldn't be gone that long.
Just for shits and giggles for the stream, I'm gonna do it. So we'll be right back.
Fuck it.
Okay, and we're back.
Okay, and then I started trying to find Nero, but I didn't find him, whoever he was, and then I found some dude named Rickton. I think he had like a word, or it started with an L in front of his name.
Lord?
Yeah. No, it was like a. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I found him. Followed him for a little while, and I didn't ask him for his eyes. And then he went into this warehouse, and then I went into the warehouse, and there was a lot of boom booms in there.
Boom booms as in explosives, or
Like things that go boom,
okay.
like big circle things.
So be wary of the warehouse.
Yeah, so I found that place, and then I left, and then I got attacked, and then I screamed self-defense, and then I killed everybody. And now I have this jar of eyes.
And now he has what?
A jar of eyes.
Oh.
When you say everybody eggs, how many is everybody?
27.
Holy fuck.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say maybe 7 or like
20.
27? Oh,
20.
okay.
Were they
And this is-
all wearing uniforms?
Well, some of them were in, like full suits of uniforms. So like, maybe that was to keep the black smoke out.
Full suits.
And then like,
Fair.
others were wearing like armor, like those guys that we passed on the road, like those guys. And then, well, the Lulu guy was wearing like a big suit of armor. He was hard to kill.
This is where we find out Eggs killed Percy.
Oh God.
That would just be so.
Well, it sounds like he just like cleared out like a warehouse.
Yeah. It sounds like he
people.
just killed one of Nero's lieutenants.
I was mostly just like trying to like.
Speaking of that lieutenant, would
Tell
I
if-
recognize that name?
No, you don't.
Okay, just check.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he didn't just like kill a bunch of pale guards, basically.
No, yeah.
I'm worried about the civilians.
Yeah. But it seems like everybody that was killed was involved.
Eggs, how did you try and find Nero?
I asked the birds.
Okay. That's good.
You can speak to birds?
Well, I mean, anybody can speak to birds. They just don't like to talk back.
He's not
He
wrong.
makes a point.
He's not wrong.
yeah.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, I feel like Garrus is the only one here confused by that. Everyone else has accepted it as like everyone else has accepted it as either eggs can talk to birds or that statement of yeah.
I was like, yeah, that makes
I mean,
sense.
both. Yeah. Oh. Cool.
Well, we at least know that.
Oh, I also found this, and he like holds out a small like, almost like a badge, that you're guessing was probably the lieutenant's.
Oh Jesus.
Oh god.
Can't recognize that kind of badge.
I mean, you've seen it, but that's about it.
But it is like a badge within the organization. It's not like a guard badge.
Correct.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So Cal wouldn't recognize that badge, right?
Not that exact one, no.
Okay. So,
But
no,
you've
no
seen ones
significance
similar
what
to it.
would be.
Cool.
It's a high-ranking badge, that's for sure.
Oh boy.
Could be useful.
Maybe.
Does the badge have like a name on it at all?
No.
So okay, well, it's not a personalized badge, so someone could possibly use it to pretend to be one of them.
about to say, I do have a captain's outfit, minus the hat, so it's a sort of like discreet.
Solania is just like, first off, that's a sea captain's outfit. Secondly, if you want the hat, just ask.
Just keep the hat. It looks good.
Thank you.
Good. I was going to give it to you anyways.
Well, at the very least, it doesn't sound like we'll be arrested as soon as we enter the town. So
Good start.
As long as we don't travel with eggs.
I mean,
Well, nobody saw me, and anybody that did is dead. And they
No.
can't see me anymore because I have their eyes.
can't be detected if there's nobody to detect you.
I was just like,
Classic Assassin's Creed meme.
yeah, with the bodies on the street.
Yeah. Well, then I guess we'll head to the city tomorrow then, and we'll work our way in from there.
Good, because I'm pretty hurt.
Is he like clearly wounded?
He's bleeding pretty heavily.
Oh
shit.
He's got 5 health left, guys.
Oh
shit.
Wait, how
Jesus.
much health does he have?
A lot.
Oh my god.
More than 5.
So can I just ask, was it above 100, like above 50 was good, or was below 50 good?
Below 50 was good.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so the
that, it was
98
really
was
that
when he got-
98.
The
Yeah.
98 was where he got ambushed.
Ah.
Yeah, but the 13, he
So
killed them all.
close.
But then he killed them all at the 13.
Oh my god.
What was the one?
That's where he found the lieutenant.
Ah.
Makes
Nice.
sense.
That could have ended terribly had this been the
Oh, it
other
very
way
well could have.
around.
Oh yeah,
He would have died at the one.
A series of unfortunate events.
You know, just walking into town and there's just eggs on the fucking front gate. Just, oh.
But we already had breakfast.
Yeah, but what about second?
That's that true halfling thinking coming through.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
go get your buffet, everybody.
Speaking of which, with how long X was gone, how much time has passed, and how much time is left for the mansion?
Well, 12 hours have passed. Because it was a 2-hour journey there. He walked around for 10 hours, and it was a 2-hour journey back.
That'd be 14.
Okay.
Yeah, the mansion's 24 hours.
Sorry, yeah, that would be 14. So, been 14.
So we have 10 more. So we have enough to get a long rest in.
So does
we
that
definitely
mean
should get a long rest.
Omri's done summoning wherever the fuck she's summoning?
Moon.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Moon came in 8 hours later.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The hell is Moon?
It's a wolf. What do you mean? None of you have seen the Moon?
I have
I'm
seen
aware
Moon
of it.
Moon.
Yeah, I'm
I
aware
know
of it.
Moon.
I mean, I
Thank
kind
you.
of guessed, because, like, it's one of the few animals associated with the moon, but...
I can't believe you've never seen the Moon.
It's usually
the
just a
best.
picture of. It's usually just a picture of like a wolf or a husky doing something stupid,
Mm-hmm.
or just looking ridiculous.
I mean, there was a meme going around for a while of like your wolf names or your
Yeah.
your first
And
and
then
last
somebody got
name.
Moon. Yeah, that was
Moon,
the
yeah.
original one. Yeah.
That was from forever ago.
Yeah.
hmm
Like I was in high school when that shit
Yeah,
was
that
around.
was like the
Yeah.
OG Moon meme. It was
Yep.
the best.
I wasn't really that into meme culture in high school.
And then there's Omri's pet.
Wait. You're... Wait.
We
That
like the
implies
same
that-
picture.
I said
That-
that before everyone else said any of that Moon thing, and it just sent.
I was
Yeah.
gonna send it about 2 pictures ago, but
Oh god, no, don't open Discord there. Ah.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's what the information he has.
Alright, well, yeah, let's get you healed up. And
Yeah, so
then In the morning, we'll head to the city.
So we have one less agent of
Chaos.
Nero. One less of his ranking men.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Yeah, it's just we don't know how many he has. If it's still 2 or if likely branched out.
I mean, clearly he's got more. He's got a non-zero amount because we killed one.
It's not necessarily true. Anyways, neither here nor there.
Yep, taking the rosary back.
Did that come in handy?
I didn't notice anything.
I mean, it's all it gives you is a D4 with any skill you don't have proficiency with.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't use anything he wasn't proficient in.
Because he's proficient in everything.
No, it's just everything he needed. He's proficient in.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna go to bed. And then we can just go in the morning. Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
What does Egg's room look like?
Oh god, I don't really
I think
want
she
to know.
posted-
She linked it already.
Oh, did
Yeah.
she?
Because she has
Yeah,
no
it's
clue
right
what
above the
it
washroom.
is, so she
Oh,
put
I
it-
didn't see that one.
It just looks like a swamp,
Oh,
but like a clearly it's like a swamp room.
Yeah,
rather than
but
an actual
it
swamp.
dawns on you guys that Eggs doesn't know where he is, and he doesn't know what room is his. So he just goes upstairs and goes into the first room that he finds.
Which is whose?
It's like top to the right, so that's Copcom's room.
Okay.
It must be Cobgum's room then.
Okay.
What I remember it said.
Yeah, you all take your rest, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And
yep.
Yep. I guess find our respective rooms and go to sleep.
Did we level up?
Yes.
You did last session.
Yeah.
End
So.
of last
Means
session.
again.
yeah,
Leveled up again.
No.
That's right.
but you just leveled up. What? Yeah, we spoke about second level.
Eggs is part of the party now, so that means the party has killed almost 30 people.
we
30
killed,
low-level people.
yeah, we killed some people of likely no real danger. A
Yeah.
couple higher ones, and then the lieutenant who maybe was the stick in the road there. But
Out
just-
of all 27 people, the lieutenant was the dangerous one. Everybody else was a civilian or a guard of the warehouse.
I'm just giving Josh shit because one of our home games, they used to ask me that every week. Even after we leveled.
But what about second? Yeah, but what about second level?
Anyway, yeah, you all gained the benefits of a long rest.
Cool.
See if I change my. Oh, I do have that. Nice.
Man, Mike, that gauntlet's really coming in handy for you.
Uh-huh.
Was it mending again?
Mending again.
Yep, I got mending again.
Isn't that the 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is like, I keep getting the good ones, but
When you
whenever I
can't
get
use
the
them.
good ones, we don't do anything. Like this
Then
last
we might
day
do
that we've
something
been waiting for
mending.
Eggs to scout, I had Flesh to Stone prepared.
Damn.
Oh, that would have been real nice.
Yes, it would have, but nope, I guess we got mending.
Yay! Oof.
All right. So there's about 2 hours left on the mansion.
Breakfast.
Take a short rest.
Sure.
I just go to the banquet hall that I showed everybody. Then I'm just gonna go sit down and eat.
I
Sure.
will be eating as well.
On the final, it's all vegan.
Nom
Oh,
nom
yeah.
for me.
What did Leaf's room end up looking like? I didn't actually get like a description.
There's
You just said trees and
She sent it
Yeah.
up. She also
It,
she sent
you
all our
and both you and Solania has practically the same room, except hers has more of the.
Mine's more dark
stuff.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
basically your room looks like a miniature rainforest.
pretty much. With like a tree house or something. I don't know.
Complete with possible child.
Oh God, what do
And
I?
there's like fake deer running around because like I think one of the servants can change to a deer, right? For hunting.
Dear. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Leaf is not impressed.
Some of this fake deer bull.
Because to Leaf, he's probably looking at like this rainforest, and it's much different from the jungle that he's from. Because rainforest means like there's seasons. There's no seasons in a jungle. So
The
it's like
rainforest is
the
jungle.
foliage is all different.
Well, I know. This is just a forest.
Right,
No. Okay.
different.
Mhm. She tried. I mean, that's the only forest she's ever seen in her whole life.
Well, maybe if he gives her a good description of it, she can change it for next time.
Exactly. All you said was forest, and that's what she thought of.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you all eat your breakfast and prepare to leave for the city.
Bye, servants. I don't know what to call you.
We'll go outside,
Bye,
definitely
friends.
looking around. Seeing if anybody's outside waiting for us.
Oh yeah, I would have left earlier. Sorry, I forgot to mention. I would have left like maybe I don't know, like a half an hour before the group.
Oh, okay.
Yep, nothing shady about that.
Not at all.
That's fine.
It's fine.
I appeared next to whoever outside.
So when you go out early, are you going toward the city or are you just going out?
I'm gonna go out and make sure that there's nobody like chilling around our hiding spot first.
Yeah,
Me with
easy
the
enough.
accompaniment of my moon companion. Who has a name, but I prefer Moon.
His name is just Moon, but
First name Moon, last name Moon. The name's Moon. Moon.
What's up, Prim?
Anyway, so yeah, that would be step one.
Okay. Well, you look around and nobody is in the area.
Cool. Then I'll head out for Whitestone.
Alone.
Yeah?
And then half hour later, we all come out.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Omri?
I'm so big, how am I so easy to lose?
She's probably, pun not intended, lone wolfing it.
oh.
Alright.
How long are we? How many? Ugh.
So are we just going then? And
Yeah.
How
hopefully
far is
we'll catch
Whitestone
up to
from
her?
here?
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. So when we get close, I'm gonna cast it, guys. So.
Same.
How
Okay.
close?
Well, you walk for. Suppose I should start with Omri in this. Omri, you walk for 20 minutes, and you hear marching ahead of you.
Oh.
How many marchings do I hear?
A lot of marching.
A lot of marchings? Okay. I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Oh, a stealth check.
Do. Hang on. This is new. I'm also going to, while hiding, I'm going to just not move, so hide in plain sight. Because I got that now. Yay.
Ooh.
So a -10 penalty to perception checks to find me.
Okay.
Sneaky. Thank God. Wow. Well, doggo's much better.
Would have been great to see it.
Yeah, I didn't say it either.
Oh, it was a 24. Why is it rolling to self?
Mm.
It's a 24, I promise.
Likely story.
Do you need me to take a picture of it, Mike?
Yes.
Alright. So yeah, the footsteps and marching get louder, and the small army passes you without noticing you.
Dope.
Gone.
What does said small army look like as they pass me?
Like the last one you saw.
Man, they're just not giving up.
Wait,
So,
I'm trying to remember which army this is.
the one that we passed by on the way coming up that left the dude there to die because he was a betrayer.
Mm-hmm.
That would have like 3
Yes.
people in it.
Did we ever figure out whose army this was?
I
don't
mean, you can
remember if we did.
speculate, but
Do
no, you
I don't
pieced
I don't
all.
remember. So
You basically pieced everything together and found out that it's men controlled by Nero.
oh right, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they're
I
in
have
command.
poop memory. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, sneaky beaky like.
Yep.
Once they gone, I would keep moving.
All right. And then about 20 minutes later,
Oh my god, really?
the rest of the group, you
Oh,
hear
okay.
marching ahead.
We get off the road and hide. Well, at least definitely far enough out of the way to where it wouldn't really be a problem.
It should be a little bit longer than 20 minutes. It would be about 40 minutes later.
Yeah, because she left 30 minutes before us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we hiding or are we just
Moving
stepping
off
off
to
the
the
road?
side.
Alright.
I'm definitely hiding.
All right. Well, if you're hiding, roll stealth.
Son of a bitch. That's a 3.
Hey.
Eggs vanishing.
Yeah.
Eggs took Cal's hiding spot.
You just like kick Cal out of it, like no mine.
Very well might have.
No, Cal goes to hide somewhere, but Eggs gets there first. But Cal doesn't see Eggs, and so he just steps up on top of Eggs which puts him too high up so everybody can see him.
Sure.
It's hiding behind a retaining wall.
Yeah.
Why is there a retaining wall up here? Right. So,
Because the land just got its braces off?
so Cow and Eggs go hiding. Everybody else just stands off the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the army begins to pass. It's not as big as the last one, but it's still, as opposed to like 100 people, there's like 40. So, still a good number. And this time when they see you, nobody stops and comes out to address you or anything like that. They just keep moving. Not seeming to care that you're there.
Nice.
I'm assuming you continue moving as well after they pass.
Yep, after they pass.
Alright.
Yep.
So they pass, and you follow. You reach the city about half an hour before they do.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything? Are you just waiting for them?
Oh, I'm gonna go see if, or just wander around and see if I hear anything about a massacre in a warehouse.
Alright. Make an investigation check.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, it's recall information. Okay. Bonk. Stellar. I heard nothing.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
I will then try and seek out the warehouse.
Alright. Roll a 1d4.
Oh no. Don't you like this? Two.
Alright. Takes you a little while. I'd say about half an hour. And eventually you round a corner and see a warehouse and a bunch of dead bodies outside that warehouse, including one guy like hanging from a pole that you're not sure how he got up there.
Oh my god.
With the top of the pole carved into a spike and his head impaled onto it through the mouth.
Oh my. What in the world?
Holy shit.
Eggs? How?
Completely unrelated. It's a different warehouse.
Yeah. This is the other murder warehouse last night. Yeah.
Yeah, but all in all, there's about 15 bodies out here. Some of them guards, some of them look to be random people.
And there's nobody around this warehouse?
Oh, no, there are. There are a lot of people around this warehouse.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like it was just a bunch of dead bodies.
Sorry, yeah.
You
see the dead bodies.
Wow, really?
But you also see some other individuals that appear to be investigating the crime scene.
Okay. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Whitestone, you guys are really bad at this.
Yeah, there's a handful of guards that are looking over everything. One of them sees you, just like, move along.
Okay. I move along past it and see if I can hear anything useful as I meander past.
You wouldn't hear anything. They're not talking about anything that's happened. It would just be seeing it. there's nothing going on in the warehouse either. So
I'll go to the guard who told me to move along
just walking right up to him.
with my amazing people skills. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what you know, or you're gonna end up like these fuckers.
Ooh.
God, I forget that I don't have Pim with me. I have a wolf this time. Keep forgetting this, but anyways, yeah. Does this happen often around here?
No.
Jeez, I'm just asking. Sorry.
I like his bewilderment. Just no.
Every Tuesday.
Like clockwork, murder warehouse. Do you guys know who did it?
Do you know who did it?
I asked you first.
No. Now, do you know who did it?
No.
Make a deception check.
That's where the oh god came from.
No.
Oh right, I forgot I have a 10 in charisma. I'm on a different character, I forgot.
This is gonna be good.
Fine, Moon's gonna make the deception check for you with his wolf.
Oh, Lord.
You know, maybe I should have given her the talisman.
Well, we
Can
didn't
I-
know she was.
can I
sneaking.
Yeah,
lie
she
through-
left without saying anything.
Can I lie through intimidation instead?
Seeing as the statement you made was not intimidating?
Damn.
No.
No.
Ah,
For plus
okay.
0.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled lower than that, so
Oh,
Nice.
thank God. Oh, Jesus.
not by much, but I did roll lower.
Okay.
Rolled a 15.5 somehow.
That's actually 15.9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a close call. Yeah,
Yeah,
he just looks at you weird and goes, "Then why are you here? Get out of here."
I don't know, it's a little alarming when you show up in a new town and there's just this.
murder warehouse.
Murder warehouse, exactly.
Yeah, well, that's the dangers. We'll figure it out. Just advise everybody to stay out of the area in the meantime.
I thought you said this didn't happen. What do you mean, one of the dangers?
This can happen.
This guard's like, what the fuck?
It's not a regular thing, but it can happen.
Has it happened before?
Not at this warehouse, no.
What about other warehouses?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Listen,
Yeah, okay.
lady, I've only been a guard for like 4 months, and you're really starting to irritate me.
Oh, jeez. Okay, sorry.
I
Who can
don't
go
have
to
the
speak
answer.
to about this then.
The grave?
I meant the
What?
past occurrences. What? Do you have like a superior or something? I want to speak to your manager.
Oh God.
Oh God, I knew we had
'Cause
assumed.
I have a great track record with people above the lowly guard in Western's any indication.
You can go down to the station near the gate,
Perfect.
and you can ask somebody there about past occurrences, future occurrences, if they know what's coming. Or if you know who did it, that would also be something that you can tell them.
You know, future occurrences. You know, them psychic guards.
And where did you say this was again? Sorry.
Near the gate.
The front gate. Is there more than one gate?
Yes, there's more than one gate, but yes, the front gate.
Okay.
The main gate,
Well, thank
the
you
one
for your
that you would have
time.
had to pass through to get here. He just turns around and keeps doing his work.
I'm just gonna kind of oogle the crime scene a little bit more.
All right.
And then I'll leave.
Okay. So the rest of you show up in the city.
I'm gonna change.
Yeah, before you enter, you go into your disguises. Yep. Nobody seems to give two shits that you're there.
Cool.
And Cal is perfectly happy with that.
Well, let's go see what we can find. Should we start with the warehouse eggs one too, or do we want to go elsewhere?
Do we meet back up with Omri yet, or
No.
Nope.
Yeah, we don't
Then
know where
maybe-
she is.
maybe we should find Omri if she's here?
Alright.
We're gonna walk in like a circle around each other.
Probably.
I guess we're looking for Omri.
I don't know if he's here or not.
We look for like an hour.
Just follow the path to confused and slightly annoyed people.
Well, it wouldn't take you very long.
Actually, you know what? On our way through the main gate, can I just ask the guard, did you see a half-orc woman with a wolf come in here?
pretty easy to spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was here like half an hour ago.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she went that way.
Awesome.
You want some gumbo? That's just the accent I was getting off.
Just everybody in Whitestone is slightly
Wow.
Asian.
You look like somebody that's got a couple inside connections. You spice.
God damn it.
I want to react in a funny way, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know what that means.
Yes.
We what?
What?
We do?
What?
Grandma?
Grandma?
You said you were a grandma and I was a little kid.
I know.
He's just looking up at you, puzzled.
Looking down, just like
So none of you?
the guard's just like, God damn, Grandma's crazy.
I guess.
Deep disappointed
Dementia.
sigh from Solania.
Govgum doesn't know what's going on.
The guard like gets close and just like side hands you like very sneakily just a small bag. Have fun.
Oh my.
Quickly.
Oh great.
Who,
Oh great, now we have magic drugs.
who does he give it to?
Abigail.
Oh, God.
Oh, thank you, Sonny.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Get in there.
Oh, I know what to do with this.
What's that,
I
Grandma?
My fair
don't
share.
understand.
Yes, the drugs, yes.
Yes, the magic drugs.
Whoa, there's no drugs.
What?
What is
What are you
drugs?
talking about?
Oh, that was just Krista.
That was me.
If you guys brought drugs in here, I'll have to arrest you.
I don't even know what drugs is.
Grandma, I'm confused.
Good, get out of my face.
I was about to leave. You
Move,
were in line.
move.
Govgum just starts walking.
Moving, walking.
Govgum is already
Leaving.
done with this conversation. Okay, she's here. Go.
As we're walking.
We're wasting time.
Leave. What is drugs?
I will explain it to you later.
A lot
Five-
of words. to it.
5 minutes later, you run into Omri on her way back toward that gate.
What'd you run off to?
Here.
No. Let's just buddy system. Oh, do not Leave
I have
by
a buddy.
yourself.
I point at
Yeah.
the dog.
Yeah, just this one thinks she brought someone with her.
Someone a
have a
bit
buddy.
smarter than a wolf.
Wow.
This one thinks you misunderestimate the wolf.
Can I look around to see if someone was following Omri?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Sure.
Could not think of the word for a second.
Shit.
Don't notice anybody.
Yeah, I guess not.
I am gonna leave the group and go to the gate guard tower place.
All right. So Omri just brushes you guys off and walks past you.
She's getting
You-
worse.
Guys, find us a place to stay. I got her. And Sonia follows.
I'm confused. We just got here. Why are we staying?
What?
Well, we may be here more than a day. And it's best to get in the morning when the rates are low.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm glad it makes sense to you. We go find somewhere to stay.
All right. So you guys find an inn.
Yup.
Are you doing 2 rooms, 6 rooms, 8 rooms? How you doing it?
Well, there's 8 of us now, right? With eggs.
Yep.
So we want to do 4 rooms of 2, 2 rooms of 4. Let's anybody? Bueller?
I'm
I
dead.
was gonna say the cheap orphan in my brain is saying 2 rooms of 4.
Okay, fine.
Right, money. I think I'll let somebody else handle the negotiations.
Grandma.
Yeah. I don't have any money, remember?
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Yeah. God, I'm just looking at Garrus.
Thank you, young man.
I'll just be like 2 rooms of 4, 1 for the good.
2 rooms of 4. Got it.
Yeah.
That's 4 silver for the night.
Alright. I'll give him... Fuck it, I'll give him 2 platinum in advance. For a couple rooms.
My God, man.
Just so we don't have to deal with the tab.
Low profile. God damn.
Yeah, holy hell.
Not staying here for a
So-
month.
It's only
Would
2.
have been like 2 gold.
I'm over here.
Yeah,
gold would've
yeah,
made more
2
sense.
platinum is 20 gold. That's enough for us to stay for 50 days.
That and to keep him to shut up.
You're probably gonna have the opposite effect.
Don't mention anything
Too late
about us
now.
being here.
Yeah. Too late.
Okay?
He just scoops the coins off the counter. It's just like, upstairs. 2 biggest rooms are on the end.
Good.
I never seen you.
Exactly.
I ain't never seen you.
Take the keys, give 1 to Abigail, and I'll give 1 to Leaf.
What's this for?
To get in. Unless you want to be stabbed in your sleep.
Huh.
Clearly, I have to explain the concept of locks to you.
I guess I can understand it when not everybody can sleep in a high place where they can't be killed.
Exactly.
All right. I think this is a good spot to take a 10-minute break.
I was just about to suggest that. Well, then I will send us to break, so we'll see you guys back in about 10-ish minutes, so stick around. are back.
Cool. So, Omri, Solania, you both have left the party as they get set up with their rooms. The two of you go to the guard station. And there is nobody standing outside. It's just a small, almost shack. A little bigger than a shack.
A shack? Wow.
Yeah, it's small.
Damn.
The door is slightly open. And you hear muffled screaming from within. Well, shouting, not screaming.
Huh?
I was gonna say, I was like, that got spicy real fast.
Muffled screaming because everybody's getting killed inside.
Had to differentiate. Muffled yelling coming from within. And as you approach, a well-dressed man walks out in a huff, just like almost shoulder checks you and keeps walking.
Oh, good clarifying on the almost shoulder checking.
Yep.
I say, does he look familiar? But we've never been here, so no, probably not. Just gonna like, I assume the door's open now since he walked through it.
Oh yeah, wide open.
You know,
You just see a lowly guard sitting at the table with just like exasperated look on his face, just like,
like knock on the door frame.
What? Oh, sorry.
I feel that.
I'm like, yes.
I thought you were somebody else.
Bad guy pointing behind me.
That guy, one of his, it doesn't matter. What can I help you with?
What was his problem?
Some issues at one of his warehouses, I guess.
Oh, is that the murder one?
Yeah, I guess that's pretty common knowledge. Yeah, he owns the warehouse next to it.
Who's he? What's his?
Oh, that's Bill.
Bill.
He surprisingly doesn't have a surname. He's just Bill.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. Does he own a lot of warehouses around here, or just that specific warehouse next to the murder one?
Just the one next to it.
Some terrible luck.
You recall that there was another warehouse next to the one that was there, but it was fucking small. Like, it probably stored a wagon.
Oh, poor Bill. So anyways, for Bill, the angry tenant of the mini warehouse.
Look, his rage is just compensating.
Just, you seem like you have a lot on your plate, so...
You think?
Yes, I do. Anything in town that needs dealing with?
You could figure out who murdered all those people.
That would be a pretty good start, wouldn't it? Anything else?
That's all I've got.
Okay. Guess I'll work with that then.
Yeah, everything else kind of handles itself.
What about the armies coming from here? What's that all about?
What armies?
The squads of people coming down the road from Whitestone, like 40 to plus.
What do they look like?
I describe what they look like.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Did they have like a symbol or anything on them? I can't remember if we elaborated on that last time.
Nope. No symbology. They're just dressed like a guard would be. Just no symbols.
Really, just no knowledge of 40 to, like 100 people that are on the roads right outside the city. Nothing.
No, nothing. You can always ask the people at the gates. They probably know. They're just around the corner.
Do you think, other than those people, there'd be someone I could talk to about that would maybe know what's up?
Well, it depends when they're leaving the city. If they're leaving in the morning, it'd be those two. If they're leaving in the afternoon, you'd probably want to talk to Ted and Paul. And
God, why do I always get stuck talking to rotations of guards?
Because they're
Every
guards.
time.
Because you like to ask questions.
I know, but it's just funny. And we've come full circle.
And if they're leaving at night, then you're gonna want to talk to the private security company, because it's their guys that guard at night.
Private security company?
Yeah.
A city needs a private security company? Do you guys not have enough guards?
There's been a lack of guards, yes.
Why has there been a lack of guards? Have they been just low numbers, or are we talking...
Well, we had a lot of guards,
disappearances?
and then they needed extra money, so the guards opted to do the security, just for smaller businesses and things like that. Standing guard, watching a warehouse, this sort of thing, that sort of thing, and then they would go on a patrol and not come back.
Any specific area more, common to those disappearances?
No, we don't get that information. It happens while they're working with that company.
Anywhere we could find this company?
Other side of town.
Does it have a name, or is it like Bill and it's just non-existent?
They do have a name. And he flips through a bunch of stacks. Can't think of it off the top of my head.
You can't think of the name of the company that guards your city at night off the top of your head?
I'm just a clerk. I don't know all this information.
Isn't that your job as the clerk, to know this information?
No, my job as the clerk is to accept people into the building so that they can talk to the leaders. And to kind of tell people where to go if they're looking for directions to inns and shit.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, name of that company, do you have it anywhere in those stacks?
No. I'll go ask the captain real quick.
Yeah.
he just uncomfortably gets up and walks into the next tiny room. Just softly closes the door behind him. Cue 5 minutes of shouting and things slamming up against the door. Probably small objects. And he comes back out, just sits down. He's got dribble of blood going down the side of his face. Well, he wasn't too happy. Not about you guys. Bill was here. He's kind of upset. Well, yeah, if you're looking for the company, it's literally just called Private Sec. So.
Are you
Wow, it's a real hard one to remember.
It is when there's a lot on your plate. No, I'm fine. And he just falls out of his chair.
I'm gonna walk over to the captain's room.
Yeah, you pass by the clerk. He is unconscious.
I go to the captain's room.
Okay.
I'm going to the poor clerk. Oh dear.
Just open the door and let myself in.
Yeah, you do so.
There's just like shit everywhere that's been thrown.
Yeah, there's some broken potted plants just in the doorway as you like push the door open, moving a lot of the broken shards and dirt out of the way. And the captain sitting at the table or at this small desk just writing something out just looks at you and is like, what do you want?
Well, your clerk is currently turned around like that. So
Okay.
and was pretty useless when it came to information for being a clerk and all. So
I know.
it's hard to find good help, isn't it?
Truly is. Do you want a job?
What do you want me to do?
I need a new clerk.
Do I look like a clerk to you?
Oh.
We can make it work. You don't really look presentable, but
The poor man.
The poor man. Oh, that's sweet, sweet 8 health points.
Listen, man! I'm trying.
hey, that's 5 more than his total.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's probably got commoners.
Poor,
If,
poor guy.
That good old D8 health.
The poor thing.
I'll do you one better, Captain. Help you find and maybe solve some problems you have here, because this town seems to have a lot of them.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna solve the murder that just happened murders that just happened last night, feel free.
And what do I get if I do?
Eternal gratitude.
Wow. That's not at all what I want.
Do you want a guard salary?
From what I hear, that's also shit.
You're not wrong.
I'll take a favor.
I don't like where this is going.
I also
Solania's just very intently like staring at like Omri's back through the door, like, I swear to God, don't do something
also
stupid.
don't like shit pay, so we're at a crossroads.
That's fine. I can find somebody else to solve it.
Can you?
Well, in a few weeks, Percy will be back, and I'm sure he knows of a way to figure out who did the murders.
Pim's not here, man. What's up? Things like this happen often when
Wait,
Pim?
Percy?
Percy's. Who's Percy?
Percy is one of the members of the house that runs Whitestone.
Well, he's doing a fantastic job.
Well, he's currently on vacation, so...
A couple weeks, huh?
Well, when you've got that much money, yeah.
Well, if you change your mind, Captain, I'm sure it won't be too hard to find me.
Probably not.
I don't like where this is going.
Anyone here thrown under the bus?
I'm not really one to change my mind, so... Have fun!
You too. I would like to imagine that Moon growls, and then we leave.
Alright.
Slania awkwardly waves and just follows.
The clerk just, like, stumbles back into his chair. Just like, thanks for... nothing.
Wow.
And then as you guys are leaving, Bill passes you and goes back in and slams the door.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
I go up and listen at the door.
Oh, geez.
You hear things get tossed around the room, and then the clerk flies out the window.
I was about to ask if one of them was the clerk.
Yep, just goes soaring unwillingly out the window and passes out again.
Open the door and look at Bill.
Yeah, Bill looks angry. And he...
Hey, are you Bill?
Yeah? What are you, some kind of bitch?
Oh god.
Oh god damn it.
Oh no.
Just gonna go inside, close the door behind me.
Slania was just like a little bit too far behind. Like, oh, no, damn it.
I hear a roll for initiative in the near future.
It might not be necessary. What do you do?
Yeah.
Now, Bill, that's very, very rude. I just want to help you.
Oh. Okay.
Here you have warehouse problems.
No. The warehouse next to mine has problems. But the road that all the bodies are in front of is the road that I need to take my wagon through to put it in the warehouse. And I can't do that if there's corpses everywhere. You see my problem? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Bitch.
All right. Touche. We'll cross that bridge later then. But do you see my problem?
Yes, Bill. Hey, wait, is this like a one-way street? He can't just go around?
There's a lot
When
of
I was-
bodies.
Are they like in front of
27.
his warehouse too?
They're in the road, but there's no... So to get to his warehouse, you can't go around. You have to pass by this warehouse. It's a one-way.
Oh, okay, it's a one-way. That's what
Yeah.
I meant. Like,
It's a one-way with a little loop at the end of it to turn around.
Gotcha. It's a cul-de-sac, as they're called. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very cool.
Where you can turn around and go the other way.
Yes.
You're in here throwing people out of windows because you can't get your wagon down a road?
Yeah.
Why aren't you talking to the people that own the warehouse next door instead of the guards?
I don't know who owns the warehouse next door.
How long have you owned your warehouse next to that warehouse?
Couple months.
And you've never seen anyone or talked to anyone about who owns the warehouse next to yours?
Well, I've seen a couple people, but they don't tell me who owns it. They just go into the warehouse and come out of the warehouse.
Why don't people ask more questions? Fuck, I hate commerce.
I tried to ask them, and they don't listen. Tried to have the guards do something about it, and they were like, we can't move the bodies until the investigation is complete. Fuckers.
Yeah, real bitches. Tell you what, Bill. I'll help you out. Leave the poor captain alone. Same with the clerk.
I haven't got to the captain yet, but that's a good idea.
Leave the captain alone, Bill.
Alright. You gonna solve the murder then? Or are you just gonna move the bodies?
Need your body situation sorted out for you.
Okay. Just recommend that you don't move them while the guards are looking. And they're always looking.
Gonna open the door for Bill. Like, leave.
Hey, stop playing on that. He has like a sheepish grin on his face, and he just seems happy now. He just like walks out of the post, picks the clerk up and stands him upright and gives him a pat. It's like, you'll be okay. And then he just walks off. And the clerk just like looks at you and it's like, oh no.
Oh no, what?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Fine. Just go.
Tell your captain you're welcome.
I won't.
I'm gonna give him a really, really hard pat on the back.
God.
He just like winces a little bit, tightens up, and is like, get out of here.
You'll be okay.
He's so tired.
This guard is a
He
mood.
like scuttles back into the small shack, closes the door, and you hear an audible click.
Just like look through the broken window, like, really?
He moves a shelf in front of the window. It takes him a while because he's weak as shit,
I
but he
was
does
gonna
it.
say, just like staring at him, like, really? Just look at Melania like, what's up?
What's going on?
I don't know, you guys are slow in the morning.
What are we doing?
Thought we were supposed to not be drawing attention to ourselves. I feel like traveling around in a group of, counts on our fingers, 8 people is mildly suspicious.
So you start asking about the murders.
I feel like any curious person would ask about 27 murders that happened in a city. That seems not strange at all. It's 27 dead people.
Right.
Not like I walked there first and went, hey, you got murders? Without having ever seen them. No, I went, looked at them, and then came here.
Well, thanks for telling him it wasn't me. And you guys suddenly
Oh my
realize
God!
Eggs is right there.
Jesus.
Fly's gonna jump in like, wait! How long have you been here?
The whole time. I heard everything.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
How big is Eggs? Again, he's like a small creature?
Yeah, he's a small creature.
Okay, good.
Oh God.
Now I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Eggs, what are your plans today?
Well, I mean, I was gonna just do more investigating.
Good.
Maybe
I like
find
the
some
sound of
people in their eyes.
Also good. I'm liking this plan of yours, Eggs. I really am.
I'm surprised the guards didn't notice that all their eyes were gone.
Yeah, maybe keep that jar of yours hidden, okay?
Well, if you don't see it, it's pretty hidden.
Exactly. I'm just saying keep it that way.
Well, I only bring them out when I need to eat.
Okay, and just don't do that in public.
What's public?
With lots of people around. Actually, with any people around. Eat your eyes by yourself, I whisper.
Okay. Are we doing more investigating?
Yes, but you're much better when no one's with you.
That's true.
Very true.
Okay, I'll go. He just
Maybe
runs off.
far away from the other one.
Do you know where we're staying?
He's
I mean,
gone.
I feel you could, Sonia, just go ask some random person nearby, hey, have you seen a giant walking cat? I think we'll find where we're staying. Or like a lizard man with a lizard pet. We're not exactly very inconspicuous.
What's been going on, Omri? For real.
Aside from what everyone witnessed, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The other night, you're, oh, I want to talk. I need to I would appreciate talk. And now it's, no, I.
Right here? Yeah, no, that's not happening right here.
Okay, well, where are we going? What are we doing next? Where do you want to go? Like,
I don't know, I thought you wanted to find out where we were staying, so...
I just came after you because I was worried about you.
Were you worried I was going to punch a guard?
No.
Do I believe her?
Insight check.
I don't know, I'm just worried. I care about you. I want to make sure you're okay.
Do I look not okay?
When you asked if we could talk. You never want to talk.
That's not true. We've talked before. We're talking right now.
You know exactly what I mean.
Masterful evasion of the question.
Deflection doesn't work when I know you. Come on. Let's go find where we're staying. We can find some place to talk if you want then.
Okay.
Okay?
It doesn't take you very long to find where you're staying.
I was gonna say this can't be that complicated.
When they get there, they probably run into Leaf leaving at the same time.
So yeah, you see Leaf coming out of the door.
Hey.
Hello. And then he just keeps walking.
I follow him.
Oh god.
Leaf goes to the guardhouse.
Alright.
Well, I guess before I go to the guardhouse, do I notice Omri following me? Is she being
I'm trying to-
obvious about it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like right behind you, but like clearly just going
But
in
you're
the
not,
exact
like,
same
being
direction
stealthy.
as you. No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, then I'll stop it. Why are you following me?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just walking in this direction.
Did you forget something?
Just like the view.
Alright. I'll go this way then. And I go a slightly longer route.
Once we get to an area where he has to go one way and I have to go another, I will go in opposite direction of him.
Okay. So you split shortly after.
And then I go to the guardhouse.
All right.
I knock on the door.
All right. You hear a voice from inside, mumbled and exhausted, just say, "What?"
Hello, I would like to speak with the captain.
Oh God, fine. And you hear a slight, like, pain, like, groan as the clerk gets up and opens the door. It's in the back room.
Thank you. And I go into the captain's room.
All right. The captain is now writing a different piece of ledger. Not that you knew what they were doing before, but
Sure.
just looks up and goes, "What can I help you with?"
Do with what I can help you with.
Sounding oddly familiar.
Okay. What can you help me with?
I heard a rumor there's a lot of murders going around.
Oh God.
Well, there were several last night. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet.
Well, I would like to offer my services in dealing with these murders.
All right. You would have my eternal gratitude.
That's all I ask for.
God damn it. God damn it, Mike.
I just need some way of proving that I'm acting on your authority.
Sure, I can write you a writ of passage.
Thank you. My name is A Leaf on the Wind. You may call me Leaf.
Is your name with the A, or is it just Leaf on the Wind?
You can just write Leaf.
Okay. And he just begins writing out a short missive and hands it to you. And you, if you open it, you can see the only thing he filled in was your name.
Alright. What's the captain's name?
Jeremy.
Is his last name Irons?
No, it's Strong Arms.
Jeremy Strongarm. Alright. Well, thank you, Captain. I will let you know what I find.
Perfect. And if anybody asks, just give him the strong arm tactic. Just push him real hard.
Preferably into a wall.
I'll keep that in mind.
Another 1d2 second.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's the bad cop with the good cop, bad cops.
And with that, I'll leave the guardhouse.
Alright.
And return to the inn.
Alright.
So how'd it go?
Well, I now have a way for us to investigate the warehouse without anybody asking questions.
Good.
Now, if anybody asks, we are acting on behalf of the guard captain.
Even better. Did anyone else find anything they would like to share? No? Then let's get moving.
Alright, let's go to the warehouse. And we go to the warehouse.
Nice. Frantic typing.
Yep. Alright. So. It's everybody but Omri and Eggs at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody going?
I mean,
If you think I'm ready to go.
Taking Grandma to the murder site.
look, she was a detective back in her youth.
Oh god.
There's nothing more disarming than an old grandma.
I mean, you don't expect an old woman to break your arm in an interrogation.
That's exactly the reason why I should be going. They will never suspect.
Although, to be fair, I wouldn't expect Abigail to break someone's arm in interrogation either.
Yeah.
I'm strong enough.
I mean, real strong halfling.
It's less about strength and more about leverage.
Yeah, it's all about that leverage.
Well,
That's
then
also
I
fair.
can break their foot.
There you go.
Always looking on the bright side.
Yeah.
So I believe the answer is yes then,
Sounds like it.
as nobody has
If
a...
we stop at a shop near on the way, then that might help.
Stop at what?
A
A
shop.
shop.
Is
I
there a
would
specific
really
reason
like
you want to
to-
go to a shop?
I would like to trade my armor for something lighter.
Well, I guess we can ask around if there's anything like that on the way. I don't think the warehouse is that far from here, though.
Okay. Warehouse it is.
He will ask around on the way to the warehouse for a magic armor shop.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. The first person you come across just says, "Oh, you'll probably want to check out Gilmore's."
Oh,
Of
there's a
course.
Gilmore's here as well.
Oh, he's like everywhere.
I mean, he did franchise, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, he's also technically a hero of the city.
Also
Mhm.
true.
Hmm. Accurate.
Yeah.
Time
Alright.
for, I guess, obligatory visit to Gilmore.
Yeah, is Gilmore's on the way to the warehouse?
No.
Alright, we'll go to Gilmore's after the warehouse. Does that work alright for you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, great. Then we go to the warehouse.
All right. You go to the warehouse, and there is a small crowd of people keeping their distance, watching to see what happens. They're mostly kids. And
Fair.
you see a handful. So, wow. You see 4 guards outside the warehouse, looking over the bodies, kind of doing checks without moving them at all, seeing if they could figure out what killed them.
The fucking arrow wounds? Is it obvious?
No, they're figuring it out pretty quickly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's also still arrows embedded in them, so.
Yeah, it sounded like Eggs was a little bit too much in a hurry to police his arrows.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
He took the time to take the eyes, but not the arrows.
Right. I mean, they are the more important thing.
He panicked.
You can just make more arrows, you can't just make more eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start making our way through the crowd to get to, I don't know, is there a police line?
No.
Okay. Are we stopped by anybody? Or just
yeah, one of the guards would come up and just be like, "What are you doing here? You should stay back with the rest of the crowd."
No, you see, we are investigators hired by your guard captain in order to investigate this crime.
Let
Here
me guess.
is my rite of passage.
He looks at it, opens it, says, Leaf and company. How much eternal gratitude is he paying you in?
I didn't know there was a value to something that's eternal.
It's a joke on his behest because he barely pays us. Anyway.
Oh, we aren't doing this for money.
Exactly.
This one thinks he's making a joke.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, we can go over what we found so far. Of the 15 and a half bodies we found outside.
And a half?
Yeah. Cobbin just looking around.
Yep. There is half of a corpse right by the door.
As in, half out, or
See, this is why I wanted to befriend Eggs as early as possible, so that he didn't come back as a villain later.
Fair.
It's literal half, like right at the waistline. Just
okay. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay. So
eviscerated,
not lengthwise. Not
yeah.
lengthwise.
I was just unsure if it was. I was unsure of the specific of the half.
Yeah, waistline serrated right through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just near the door to the warehouse. He goes, "We're not sure still how that one ended up on the pole. But all of them are missing their eyes. Every single one of them.
Interesting.
Huh.
Weirdly enough, one of them, and he like brings you over to a woman's body.
Oh no.
It's like, for whatever reason, her guts are wrapped around 3 other people.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. And you see this like long trail of her intestines that just go off in some direction. Whoever did this is a madman.
Oh, that is quite clear.
Yeah.
Have you contacted the owner of the warehouse yet?
We would if we knew who owned it.
You don't know who owns it?
We have no clue.
Hmm.
We thought it was this guy, he says, like tapping another person with his foot, who looks heavily armored. Got like probably about 20 arrows embedded in his upper body. Turns out, no, this guy just, not really important apparently.
Interesting.
Cool armor though.
Is there a property manager that would have access to that information within the city?
You can check with the bank, see if anybody took out a loan.
All right. Guess that's one possible avenue.
Otherwise, you can check with the more nefarious people.
Is there a lot of nefarious people in the city?
Not really. It's mostly the kids.
These kids right over here?
He, like,
They're all sharpening
past you. Like, no. Nah, different kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a small group of like 4 or 5 of them that just run around and play pranks on people. They might know.
Possibly.
Alright.
Where would we find these children?
They find you.
Interesting.
Otherwise, you can always check in the dark corners of the city. Or at their parents' houses.
Do you have their parents' addresses?
I don't know who they are.
Oh.
They haven't caused enough trouble to apparently warrant a home visit.
We also just don't know who they are. They
Also
wear
fair.
hoods and don't even know if they're, what genders they are. Couldn't even tell you.
Does that matter?
Well, it helps narrow down suspects.
Mm-hmm.
It's the current year, officer. Women can be criminals too.
They can and definitely are. Actually, there was one here earlier that looked like she would kill somebody for fun.
Half orc.
Yeah?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Oh, yes.
Now, I feel like you're profiling.
She's definitely a person of interest. We've dealt with her in the past.
Yep.
We'll have to keep our eyes out. And he, takes out a small notebook and writes it down.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious later.
Well, if you don't mind, we'd like to take a look at the interior of the warehouse.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. We found 12 and a half bodies inside.
All right.
Is my math wrong? 11 and a half? 27? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
11 and a half bodies inside.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that would make there 28 total corpses.
No, it's it would be
Unless they're at 2 halves of different people.
I was gonna say. Anyway.
Yeah. He escorts you inside, and you find that the door is actually bent downward at right about where what would be mid-level is for a normal person. And there is a sword on the end of that portion that looks like, if swung hard enough, the door with the attached blade would bisect somebody.
And there solves the mystery of the 2 halves make a whole. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just carefully moves the door out of the side and is like, yeah, I don't know what to make of this guy. But
He's definitely
that's
creative.
brutal.
That is impressive and disturbing.
Waist level, embedded in the door. What I think you're looking for is someone with very strong wrists.
Now, how do you gather that?
Well, it seems like the sword was swung from waist level, so they were swinging with clearly just their wrists. But they were strong enough to embed it in the door after cutting somebody in half. So those are some very strong wrists.
That's a good point. We didn't think of that. We've been looking for somebody like waist height.
Oh no, that doesn't make sense because then they would have to swing from above the head. No.
Thus
As-
losing
as-
momentum and making the sword less effective.
Exactly.
Okay. Now see this. Now we're piecing this together.
I'm just
You see, he
holding it.
pulls out his notebook again and scratches out the near identical replica of eggs and writes, "Nope."
I'm picturing Eggs is watching and he's just busting up, even though I know he's not here. Well,
I mean,
we
he
don't
could
know
be.
if he's here. Yeah,
might be here,
he
who
might
knows?
be. Yeah, he might be.
Oh god.
I'm just holding in every laugh. Yours is just like,
I like how he somehow got a perfect sketch of eggs too, even though there were no eyewitnesses.
No, it's all just based on speculation. That's the bullshit.
Oh man. All right. Is there an office in this warehouse?
Yeah.
All right. We would like to take a look at the office, see if there's a paper trail that could
Mhm.
help us lead towards somebody with a motive.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Although, careful, because one of the bodies is on the table, or sorry, in the table, and he just walks you through this. I'd say gruesome, but that's not really the word to describe what's going on in this room.
It's almost like the level of like art installation.
it's
Yeah.
it's like
It's like-
Banksy with a murder.
Weirdly, the body composition throughout the room kind of leads the eye in a specific pattern.
Yeah. Bodies are painted on the walls, literally, and
Oh god.
so he takes you into the office, and the office seems fine when you're initially looking at it. Then you notice on the desk itself there are 3 arrow holes in a vertical pattern. Starting from, if somebody was sitting on the end of the edge of the table, it would basically be crotch, stomach, chest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
From above or from below?
Above.
Okay.
Yep. Almost like they were pinned to the table, and then the arrows were ripped out forcefully, as indicated by the blood splatter on the wall across from it. And then the guard opens up a drawer, and there's a head in the drawer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks like this one was trying to get ahead on his paperwork.
Wow!
Oh god. You turn this into like CSI Miami.
CSI Whitestone.
God damn it. Yeah, and the rest of the body is in the table, in the desk, in various drawers, except for the torso, which has been, I don't want to say stapled, but attached
Pinned?
to the underside of the desk by means of arrow insertion.
We pinned to the bottom of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Pinned, affixed, secured.
And it's like clearly whoever did this had.
Yeah, for context, Cal looks like a child.
Yeah. You need to bring that in. He's just standing there just like awestruck, just like
Fucking traumatized.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
if Cal was an actual child.
He's playing into the role very well.
Oh no, I know. So like, very clearly traumatized, but like, God.
The guard just like reaches over onto the ground and pulls off a big like stack of papers and hands them to you and is like, "This is everything we could salvage. That's not covered in blood or other various bits of human flesh."
Thank you. I hand them to Kavgum because I know it's probably his specialty out of all.
yeah. Cobgum just takes them. This one thinks. Yeah. This one, we'll see what this one can.
I'm going to start looking for like secret doors, that type of stuff.
Okay. Make make an investigation check.
Would you like help, Leaf?
I think I should help you. Actually, no. Oh wait, no. That's right. I took investigation when I became a ranger. Hell yeah!
Which I'll help you and give you.
So he's not.
I will take your help then, actually, because I actually have a decent bonus now.
Yeah.
Wait, is he helping or guidance?
Yeah, it's one or the other. It's an action for both.
Do you want advantage or D4?
Honestly, I'd prefer advantage.
We'll go with advantage.
Alrighty. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one was in that one.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have had advantage, you would still got the 11. Ugh.
True, yeah.
The only thing that you can really note is that there was something in this warehouse that isn't here anymore.
Oh, like the layout of like the crates or whatever is just like there's like a big open area like right in the center or something.
Yeah, there's no crates in here. It was emptied.
Oh, interesting. Can I tell that it was emptied after the massacre by like where the blood lies? Is there like clear lines where like the blood went up to the edge of a crate or something?
Yeah, I'd say with your check you could determine that the crates were emptied after the massacre.
Interesting. More and more reason to talk to the owner. That they would care more about what lied in their warehouse than getting justice for their workers.
Or their workers at all.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that. There should be realistically something in here.
Well, there was definitely something in here. As you can see by this blood pattern, the blood stopped moving when it hit something, and the thing that it stopped moving against it's gone. It's been moved. It's been moved itself.
It looks like the blood was dried beforehand, so unfortunately we're not going to find a blood trail leading out of here, but definitely something to note if you can find a crate that has blood on the bottom.
Ah, yes, connecting the puzzle pieces. You have a good head on yourself there, guard. What's your name?
God, I didn't give this guy a name.
What I like is that Leaf, our person with the lowest intelligence, is being the detective.
I am proficient in investigation.
And, I mean, he does have good wisdom.
Yep, that too.
I mean, clearly he's the Jerry.
My name is derived from my father's, so I am Henry the Fourth.
Johnson's stupid.
I had to think of something on the spot.
Alright, well. Thank you for your help, number 4. We will be moving on.
It's codename Kids Next Door now. Number
Okay.
4.
Just spitballing here, Leaf. Do you think whoever owned this needed, carts and or, wagons to move whatever was held here? Do you think probably there's a paper trail to that?
Maybe. Getting several carts and wagons, that could possibly be done without a paper trail. That could just be a... They could possibly already have those, or the local stable. It was most likely a oral agreement, but it's a good idea. We should check out the stables to see if a large number of horses and carts were rented out overnight in the dead of night.
Mm-hmm.
I guess while all this is going on, Kavgum would be investigating the papers themselves. What little is not spattered with dried gore.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
30. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Well, within the... Okay, I'll give you the sum-up version of all the papers.
Yeah.
I just
Within
picture
the...
Malcolm just beautiful minding this shit.
No. Kavgum just runs his thumb along the sheaf of paper and just done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, so you find that there's a hidden script within the text of the wording itself. Certain words are ever so slightly changed in how they're written.
Okay.
Basically, the gist of it is that they were creating explosive devices in this warehouse. Not on the floor, but somewhere else. You're guessing that there is something hidden here. Leaf just wasn't able to find it. And then they were storing them in the warehouse itself for transportation by wagon out either to another part in the city or out of the city entirely.
Okay. With that having been made aware, Kavgum would like to look around the room to see if there's a hidden door. Try to follow up on Leaf's example.
Okay. Yeah, make another investigation check.
Okay. 27.
Yep. You definitely find it. There is a secret panel in the wall and part of the floor that opens.
Okay.
You also managed to find, albeit more difficult, but you rolled so high it doesn't matter, the mechanism for opening that panel is on the bottom of the desk, covered by the torso of the dead guy.
This one has discovered what they have been doing and where they have been making it.
Alright, lead on then.
This one is not allowed to disturb the crime scene. Just looking at the guard.
He makes a good point. Although I don't think if they're not doing it here, that it should be any issue.
This one has discovered a hidden passage, but the method of entry is
under the guy.
Corpse. Well, it's stapled to the underside, so yeah, Kavgum just above this corpse.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't disturb that then.
Who will be taking care of the corpses?
Well, I imagine that somebody will come down and collect them and move them to a grave site somewhere. I'm just not sure who that is. God, I hope they don't make me do it. This is gross.
Well, I suppose we have some other leads to pursue before that person comes here and collects the bodies. So perhaps we can check out those other leads while we wait.
Guard is the only thing stopping us. A report, basically, paperwork.
Well, I do recommend you fill out some paperwork.
Left the cough gum.
This one believes that if we find evidence of what they have been doing down here, we may be able to ascertain better who did this.
Makes sense to me.
So is that in favor of chasing the other leads or chasing this lead?
This one thinks that chasing this one would be more valuable at this moment.
I mean, technically, you are working on behalf of the guard captain. Unless there's any specific text on that missive that prohibits you from doing anything that, you know.
Well, there's paperwork. How about this? Henry IV. Why don't you leave this gruesome scene to us and go get that paperwork for us and bring it back to us. We'll fill it out and then we will continue with our investigation.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Do you want it?
I don't, like, can you subtly cast guidance? I don't know if you can.
I mean, he's not a sorcerer.
Nope.
Yeah, so I prefer not to raise the alarm by try casting a spell that helps me a little.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
There's a good roll.
Hey,
finally.
24.
Nice.
It is what I'm good at.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that sounds like a good idea. I'll go get that paperwork for you so we can get that sorted out and then we can figure out the next move from there. I will be back hopefully soon.
Take your time. We're not in a hurry.
Yeah, take all the time you need.
That's one thing she may want to have some air after seeing.
Oh, I'll get plenty of air on the way over there, but it's not exactly a short walk down the street, so I'll be back soon.
Alright.
Saunters off.
Alright. As soon as we are left alone,
Close the door.
close the door,
Yeah.
and just rip the corpse off the desk.
Yeah. Well, what is it held up by?
Arrows.
So we could just take those out without disturbing the body as a whole.
Yeah. Well, it's just a torso.
Yeah. Without disturbing what remains of the torso.
Honestly, you could just say that it fell off the table.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
You could.
We'll rip it off and place it underneath the desk so it looks like it just fell off naturally.
Okay.
Okay. I'm with that.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just take it off. Whatever just hit the mechanism.
Yeah, it's a slide mechanism, so you have to slide a small piece of metal over.
Okay, just.
Yep. And the
Cool.
floor in the main warehouse, on the main warehouse level, slides open and the wall slides up, revealing a hidden passage. You see some tracks, like cart tracks that go down into the passageway.
Perfect.
And we will hold off here for next week.
Well, before we end, can we go into the passage and close the passage behind us?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure we got that detail out there. So Henry gets back and just, where the fuck they go?
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Perfect.
You do that.
Sounds good. So I will end this session here. So thank you everyone for watching, and we will catch you next week, hopefully.
Good night.